watching Let's Chat.
Here is a great idea for parents and grandparents looking for something to do with the kids this summer. Let me introduce you to one of the two guys you need to hook up with. Greg Roy is here, and of course, Greg Roy teaming up constantly with Rick Hall, teaching martial arts to kids area-wide. Greg, good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
You got a summer camp coming up that gets underway here in just a few days.
Yes, sir.
What is your summer camp going to consist of?
Well, it's from June the 3rd to August 10th. There's up to 8 classes a week available.
Right.
3 morning, 5 evening. So they can come unlimited any of those days or evenings. They get a professional uniform, and it's all for $189.
All for $189.
One-time
so
charge.
Unlimited classes?
Yes, sir.
And let's back up to one of everyone's favorite words a moment ago. Free. You sign up, you get a free uniform.
Get the free uniform with it, yes, sir. And you know, you're really paying for the unlimited classes for almost 3 months, 2.5 months. And the uniform is a gift from us.
How much can you really take in, absorb, and retain in that sort of period of time when it comes to martial arts?
If they average 3 days a week, then they will retain what it takes by the end of the summer to be eligible to test for a yellow belt, a different belt. And that way they can continue on, and their journey will be, you know, from white on as far as they want to go. Or if they come back just in the summers, they won't start over each year. They'll start back at the belt they got.
I know quite a while back you fell into serious like with the world of martial arts.
Yes, sir.
And Rick Hall has kind of been your mentor and friend.
Mentor, friend, business partner.
He has done a lot for kids all around the area, and you were telling me that he also just recently got recognized by the Hamilton County Board of Education.
That is correct. He got recognized for his 30 years of interaction with elementary schools, middle schools, because we award the kids with gold stars for their belt for how well they do in class, the way they act.
Right.
I can't remember the word for that, conduct.
Sure.
So it's not just making A's and B's, but it's also, you know, focusing on the teacher, focusing on the class, learning.
Having seen your instruction style and Rick Hall's instruction style, you guys, I won't say demand respect from your students, but you command respect from the kids.
We do, we command it. You know, we say yes sir and yes ma'am. Even our junior black belts are yes sir and yes ma'am because they're kind of officers in the program. And that teaches kids to be more respectful to adults, to adult figures, parents, teachers, community events. It teaches the kids to have a really good outlook and keep themselves in harmony.
And you also brought some of these bracelets in. I want you to tell me about these.
Well, this is in case they can't do the whole summer, you know, people are going to be vacationing, doing lots of things this year.
Sure.
This gives them an opportunity to come in for 4 weeks of classes. And for 4 weeks, they can train and also receive a uniform as a gift.
Not a bad deal at all.
It gives them, again, like I said, a short-term opportunity.
Tell me how martial arts has changed your life. Tell me in 30 seconds or less.
30 seconds or less. I worked for the cable company for 14 years, outdoors year-round. And I was driving from Chickamauga, Georgia to Hickson every day to Mr. Hall's school because I got so addicted to the changes that I could feel as a grown man. I was a grown man when I started 31 years ago. And because I could see differences in my mind and my body, the way I looked at things, not losing my temper as much. You know, if somebody's driving like a wild man, instead of getting mad, assume maybe they got an emergency they're trying to get to.
Right.
Trying to keep a cool head. And so it's changed my life as a grown man, as a father, and as a grandfather.
And you were how old when you started?
I was 28.
28.
28 when I walked into his door in March of 1988.
So you've seen changes in you, not just physically and mentally, but emotionally and psychologically as well.
Yes, sir. I wake up in the morning feeling 17, and then I look in the mirror.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you.
The face is different than 17.
When it comes to martial arts, the name Rick Hall is pretty much the first thing you think of here.
Yes, sir.
Greg Roy is the second thing you think of here, the second name rather you think of, and the influence you guys are having on kids, young adults, and even middle-aged folks is pretty amazing.
I have a gentleman that just came back. I mentioned this, I think, last time we were on. He's 64 years old. He trained in the 70s with Grandmaster Hall when Mr. Hall was just a color belt coming up through the ranks. He came up through the ranks with him.
Wow.
He just came back. It's been a year now, and he was a level 4 red belt, which was, you know, high as you can get before black. And Mr. Hall and all of his classmates went on.
Sure.
This gentleman didn't, but he knew that one day in his life he wanted to finish. It's something that once you start it,
Yeah.
sometime in your life you want to finish it.
The journey
The
can
journey.
often never end. Greg Roy, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
You want to find out more about getting the kids signed up for class, it's not a problem. Greg Roy and Rick Hall's Martial Arts Camp, it begins June the 4th. Check them out online. Again, check them out online at gregroymartialarts.com or rickhallkarate.com. We have more of Let's Chat right after this.